So maybe you don't want to take
live action video.
Look at me, I'm so innocent. I didn't do anything. Please save me. So I'm going to show you how to use Camtasia on PC and ScreenFlow on Mac. Personally, I prefer ScreenFlow for Mac, but if you're on Camtasia, I'll show you how to use it real fast. So let's dive in. Unfortunately, with documenting screen capture tools, you can't really screen capture a screen capturing tool. So I have to actually film this with an outboard camera and hope that you can see as much as I want you to see. So bear with me. I'm sorry if you can't really see this too well, but it'll give you just an idea if you are on the fence for either application or if you just aren't sure the best practices. I'm not actually going to go into detail how to use the applications, but just to show you the best way to use them. So let's say you are going to use the screen capturing to film a demonstration of your website, maybe a walkthrough for your website for your clients, for the member side of it, or maybe you want to do a capture of a tutorial on how to use After Effects or Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro, or maybe you just have a walkthrough of, say, a mind map that you want to show your clients or show internally to your company. It's really easy to do, so let me just show you real fast what you need to do. So when you start up Camtasia, you have this little recorder window. I hope you can see this. Basically, there's two ways to do this. You can record your full screen, which is denoted by this green line around your full screen, which is what it's at right now. Or you can set a custom area, which they give you some built-in settings, and you can also select which area you want to record or lock onto an application. Now, what I recommend doing is locking onto an application. This will prove to record exactly what you want, but if you are recording between applications, this could tend to be a pain. If you're recording between applications, I recommend using a custom area. Now, when you're recording, what you'll want to do is set your resolution higher than your native resolution on your monitor. Right now, mine's at 1920 by 1200. I will change that. Just go to Screen Resolution, and as you can see it right here, and I'll change it to 1680 by 1050. Set your resolution a little bit lower because it helps people see what you're trying to convey versus having it as small as it can possibly be. Which is hard for people to see. Alas, it is cleaner looking because you have more pixels for the area you're trying to fill up. So now I'm going to set my custom area to be, I'll choose 1280 by 720 because that's 720p high definition. If you want to have the HD symbol on your video, I recommend doing 1280 by 720 as your screen area. Now, as you'll see, you can see these green lines. I don't know if you can see those, but hopefully you can. What you can do is you can move this area around by clicking in the center or on the yellow or green line, I mean. I'm not colorblind, I swear. What I do recommend doing is changing your background to something that is a little bit easier to see versus this awesome background of water. So what you could do is just go to Personalize, change your desktop background to maybe just a color. A solid color, so let's make it blue. See, now you'll see how much easier it is to see this versus having actual color and it being very convoluted. So what you're going to do is when you're recording, say, a browser, you're going to want the browser to fit inside this green window. This might be obvious, but just in case you didn't know that. If it's outside of this window, it won't record it. It'll only record the part of the window that's in it. So be careful when you're amidst a tutorial or whatever. Make sure your windows are within this green limit. What you'll want to do, say you're filming a browser, what you'll really want to do is make the font bigger. See, this is fine to read, but if you want it to be bigger, you just hit Control and then the plus sign, and then you can make it really big. So say I'm searching for berries, you can easily see my search results versus when it's zoomed out all the way, which is like maybe not that small, but maybe around that small. It's a lot easier to see it when it's zoomed in. So I recommend doing that. If you're doing applications, make sure they're in this area. You can always store stuff off screen, like say you have a few applications that you want to showcase, or a few browsers, have them already set up off screen. You want to prepare for your presentation. Don't just do it by ear, because it will prove to be a little bit harder opening up applications and setting them up. So let's say I want to open up After Effects. I didn't take my own advice here, but my computer's fast as hell, so if I open this up, it'll open pretty fast. Alright, so here it is. Here's After Effects, and it is in my window area. See, I can work around this. It is a little bit harder because everything is more condensed, but for the ultimate viewer in the end, they're going to have this full screen to look at versus having, the full monitor right here to look at in the small screen, because they're going to be seeing this video in 720p no matter what. So I recommend doing this, and then once you're done, you just, I haven't recorded anything yet, so I'm just going to hit record. I do recommend, before you hit record, that if you have a webcam or you're doing this off of a laptop, definitely turn your webcam on, just to make it personable, make people enjoy watching you. Or if you have live footage, use that beforehand. And if you are going to talk, which I recommend, use a headset. So I'll set mine to microphone, Logitech USB headset, and then you'll see my signal coming in. It's very soft because it's actually on the wall to my right, but I would wear that if I was actually doing this for real. And then hit record, it'll count down, and then once it's going, you can start recording your shindig and moving stuff in and out, flipping between applications, doing whatever, opening, doing your thing. Then when you're done, all you have to do is find your window, which is hopefully off screen or right below your recorded area, and just hit stop or pause. If you want to pause while something, say, renders and then continue again, you just hit pause and then resume to resume recording again, or just stop if you're all the way done. So I'm going to hit stop.